320, jeez, man. Oh, no. Hello, guys. Turbocharged 51 over here. I hope you're having a splendid day wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to episode 4 of season 3 of building the ultimate track toy. And today we are heading towards the land of V8 in America. We're going to America. America! And we are actually going with a very big American classic. And also, you can't have this series without featuring a few proper American cars. And I think it's finally time that one of them makes their debut. And guys, this is personally one of my personal favorite, like, American muscle cars. And like classic American muscle cars. A brand that no longer exists in today's time, which unfortunately is heartbreaking. But we are driving the Judge today. Not just any Judge. The Pontiac 1969 GTO Judge. But as always, this is not the one that we will be using. No. This is not the one that we will be using. The one that we will be using. Oh yes, boy. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. It is this one. Is that American enough for you? I just wanted to know. America. It's not a V8, it's not America. V8 motor. Sorry guys, I had to. But in any case, this is the car that we'll be driving in. Yes, I know everybody's going to be in the comments. You're in a Renault suit. I'm going to change my racing suit now to a Pontiac suit. Shut up. Shut up. But yes, we've got a big wang on the back. Yes, it looks more like a drag racing car. Actually, I want to do something. I think it's gonna be damn funny. Let's just... Okay, front is dropped. Let's just do this quickly and see how it looks, man. Adjust it. I'm sorry. Without, like, a wheelie bar at the back. And this just doesn't look right. Oh boy, man. I think if I've got any Americans in the chat, they're probably screaming at me right now. But point being, okay, we'll fix it, because this is not what the series is about. It's not about drag racing. It is about putting the cars on track. While we're here, let's check out the upgrades that we've got on the GTO Judge. Racing soft slicks all round, fully customizable suspension, fully customizable diff actually, because old cars did not have limited slip differentials, and unfortunately you can go into a situation where only one wheel spins and the other one does not, and it turns into absolute... It's nothing but terrifying. So we're going to do that and put it on 15. Also, by the way, we are running 840 horsepower out of a 6.9 liter V8 motor. America. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. We've got a nitro system on the car, which obviously again will not be used due to time attack reasons. Fully customizable racing transmission, fully customizable ECU. 100 points of downforce on the front, 200 on the rear. We've got a racing intercooler, a high-end torque supercharger, racing air cleaner, racing exhaust manifold, racing brake discs racing brake discs that are slotted, racing brake pads, and then it's also got a racing clutch and flywheel, a carbon fiber prop shaft, and then the engine has been bored up, it's been stroked up, the engine has been balanced and tuned, it's got the ports ported and polished, it's got a high lift camshaft, titanium connecting rods and pistons, a racing crankshaft, and then weight reduction stage 1, 2, and 3. So that is what we've done. It looks a lot better now. Let me go get into that Pontiac suit. Let's do proper America. And then let's go to a country that I don't think I've ever seen an American muscle car go round. Let's head straight to Tsukuba. Welcome to Tsukuba, the Judge. Guys, now I have no idea what to compare this car to with the cars that we have left on the list. And without a further ado, don't forget to drop a like down below. And America, listen to this. That's nothing but V8 motor. Jeez. Okay, here we go. Never mind. I did that on purposely. Oh, you can hear the supercharger as well. How are we gonna get this thing around the Nürburgring? Just grip, man. Oh, and it's heavy! Proper American muscle. Jeez, okay. It's one way to do it. Drift it around the corner. Oh. Guys, I'm sorry the commentary is very minimal, but I have to concentrate so hard to keep this rear end intact. $56.9. Jeez, man. Okay, 2 more laps, come on. Nope, too late on the brakes. Oh man, I ruined that so badly. Come on, GTO. Oh, that was a beautiful exit though, and we actually managed to keep the car gripped up. Come on. Come on, turn Pontiac, turn Pontiac. Beautiful. Alright guys, last lap, let's get it. You guys know just as much as I do, there's room for improvement. It's got so much torque that even short shifting, you barely lose anything. I'm gonna keep it in second gear for this one. Nope, first gear was the way to go. Okay, lesson learned. Oh boy. Okay, well guys, the next thing I know this car's gonna do very easily. Why did I go to second gear like an idiot? Will it put it in first gear? Yes, it will. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, that... I really am just a kid, you know. Okay, hold the phone, hold the phone. I get it looks bad. 54-7, 13th. I get it looks bad. I understand that. But like I said at the beginning of this track lends itself to small, very agile cars, which this car is not. Nürburgring is kind of the complete opposite. Yes, it's got its tight sections, but it's mostly for high speed. I think we're going to see a big difference between Tsukuba and the Nürburgring. And with that being said, if you've made it to this part of the video and you have not yet subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe down below and don't forget to ding that bell. And also, cue the Nürburgring. This is probably going to be the toughest lap around this track that I've ever done. Because we're dealing with a car that is the definition of what is grip. Even with racing soft slicks. But Pontiac, 1969 Pontiac GTO the Judge. Are you ready for the green hell? Oh yeah, man, it's gonna be good. I am hoping as well as predicting a top 10. I think this car should at least beat the Aston Martin DB5 if you ask me. So I'm saying it's going to be around about the Civic Type R S2000 type area. I think that is where this car is going to be placing. But that is a prediction. I've been wrong most of the time with this series in the past. So let's get straight into it. The Judge versus the Green Hell. Who's gonna win? Oh! Yo, I don't know how we kept a hold of that. No, 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 no! How am I even gonna do that? The car just didn't want to stop! Oy vey. Bumps, bumps! I have to stay in it, I have to stay in it, that was just a barrier nip. Stop it! No! There, I lost it. Oh, what the hell? Excuse me? Where did you just bounce all over the track? Oh! What are you doing, you stupid car? I think I'm being too hasty on the throttle. Come on, man. Seriously? It's as if the car just wants to bounce to certain sides of the track, and it's freaking frustrating. Oh, you stupid piece of crap. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, guys, I'm a bit over it now. This was not the best choice for a car of this series, but I made the choice, so I have to freaking stick with it now. You know what? Guys, I'm gonna stop the recording because I'm gonna swear now. So apologies. 320, jeez, man. Oh, no. There's a reason I'm speechless in this moment. Because I'm on the verge of putting a certain controller through my TV screen. Guys, I've got a confession to make. So, I finished attempt number 10. But here's the thing.
My life be like.
As I crossed the line, my game crashed.
Bruh.
So not just did it not register the Pontiac's time on the top 20 timesheet, I also didn't have a replay. And because the game crashed, it didn't save the recording of that lap. So I have no proof. But I did it. And now I have to do it again. And I am pissed beyond belief. So here's how it's gonna go. I'm not gonna commentate this lap. There's gonna be minimal, if any, commentary on this lap. So most of the lap is going to be replay cameras. It is what it is. If you don't like it, tough shit. This is what it has come to. Because if I have to do one more lap in this car, I am going to book myself into the green duckies, the groen duckies. I love this car in reality, but this car, with these modifications in this game, it's utterly horrible.
Oh!
13. I do not care. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over it. There's your lap. There's your freaking lap. You know what? Again, I do not care. I am just happy this lap is done. You guys know what, Nate? Recording that replay camera now. This car looks insane, man. And to be honest, I could see like the lap itself on the replay camera looks so much faster than it feels. But I'll be 100% honest. This was a very shitty feeling. It was not fun to do this. And there's 2 more classic American muscle cars coming in this series. If they are gonna go the same as this, yeah, I'm not very excited. Hopefully those cars handle better, but I feel that these cars should be represented in this series. But your Pontiac GTO is the slowest car so far. It's a 644, and I know there's going to be some sort of smart ass in the comments. Well, was this lap faster than your first one that when the game crashed? No, it was actually not. I did a 642, so it would have beaten the Renault Megane RS. That's about it. It was a 642.934. Yeah, that was 642.934. So yeah, and I've been struggling for more than an hour now to actually get this car around this track. This might be the quickest and most unexciting rating ever. But the thing is, again, even though fun is the most important thing of this series, there's not really much that I can give this car. That's the problem. So it will. I can tell you guys now, it's gonna score extremely well in speed, because it's bonkers. But in all the other categories, maybe a little decently in capability. But in all the in handling and fun, I mean, building the ultimate track toy in Gran Turismo 7, and again, it's not based on nationality, even though that's what I'm going to use in the analogy. But in this game, American cars suck. Classic American cars suck. Oh man, this was horrible. This was horrible. Let me put it this way. All these classic American cars were built for 2 things. How to go fast in a straight line. They were built with the passion of drag racing. And secondly, how big of an engine can we fit inside a car that can be used daily? This is what these cars were. That's it. And they were apparently uber comfortable. When the cars actually went to the track, they were damn fast. And let's be honest, not many things sound better than a proper American V8. A proper American V8 sounds so good. I will even admit that. Especially cold start. It's amazing. But good lord, was this horrible. Let's get straight into it, guys. So speed, it gets a 10 out of 10. This car is so fast in a straight line. Can't corner fast, can't keep its tail in check in the corners, but it's fast. Put this car on a drag strip and put some drag slicks on the back, you'll have a pretty damn fast car, which is probably what a build like this would be in the States. It'll probably be 1,000 horsepower. They would crank a little bit more out of it, because the supercharger will probably be swapped with turbochargers. It'll make over 1,000. It'll get a pair of Nicky Thompsons on the back. It'll have the whole lift thing that we joked about at the beginning of the video, and this thing will run 9-10 seconds on a quarter mile. It's probably what will be done with it. But that's not what we're trying to do. And I mean, if this game had drag slicks, do you guys know how many drag racing videos I would make, because I love drag racing? But unfortunately, that is not the case. So, speed gets a 10, because this car is damn fast. Start, end of story. Handling. Oh dear lord, where do I start? It's bouncy as hell. It has way too much power for those skinny rear tires. It has no front end on it. I had the downforce capabilities of a cow. You can put any big animal, as you can use any big animal to be part of that analogy. Pig, rhino, elephant, whatever you want. They didn't sit on the front. That is the aerodynamic efficiency that the front end had. And besides the fact that it looks damn cool, and it's a beautiful, stunning car, and even I will admit the rear wing does not fit, but I mean, the little bit that it did help is probably what allowed me to finish the damn lap around Nürburgring. Let's be honest. Other than that, the wing, pretty darn useless. Pretty darn useless. And I don't know how to elaborate more on this. It was horrible. Handling gets a 3 out of 10. The car made it round after 13 attempts. 13 attempts. It gets a 3 out of 10. I don't care if you like it. I don't care if you hate that score. That's the score. It gets a 3 out of 10. Also, by the way, the reason the background music is turned off is because in one of the previous videos I got a copyright strike, and I nearly wanted to strangle YouTube. So, apologies for that, but in any case. Capability. Put this car in the hands of an esports driver, properly delve into the tuning. I think it's got high capabilities. I do not think I will be able to get any sort of that out of this car. Let me put it this way. If you can manage to get this car to handle and you figure out a way to control the power, it could be a very, very fast car. And I mean, we've all seen those videos online about these old classic, it's especially relevant in Australia, where, and I mean, it's actually relevant here in South Africa as well, where there's like these vintage car cups, and they use these old American muscle cars with massive engines. They sound incredible, and it's all these old bulky cars just going around the track. These cars can go around racing tracks. It's not very good in this one. I said what I said. Sorry, Polyphony. Sorry, Gran Turismo, but it is what it is. So capability, there is definitely some capability to grow, and that car would not have been that smooth through this corner. We saw what it was like going through this corner when I drove it at max pelt. I think there's a lot of capability. I really, really think there's a lot. I'm just not going to be able to get it out of the car. Not close. You're going to need someone who's been playing Gran Turismo for an insane amount of years, who's a professional league racer or an esports driver, who's definitely like at least like 2 to 3 seconds of that faster than me. And I'm not talking about Nürburgring, Le Mans size track. I'm talking about your normal Formula 1 size tracks. 2 to 3 seconds faster than me in, say, almost any car on the game, and allow them to do tuning. I think they'll knock like 20-25 seconds off that lap time, maybe even more. So capability, I've given it an 8 out of 10. Good capability. There's definitely there's a lot of room to improve. And oh man, if this car just didn't look so good, man. I think that's the whole reason I tried this car for the series, just because I wanted to look at this car. This is one of the best looking classic American V8 muscle cars ever. Like, this is one of the best looking classic American V8s. It just is. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car. Oh man, I absolutely love the look of this thing. It's so good, man. In any case, finally, the most important category, and I can't believe I'm about to do this, and I'm not going to explain why. It was very apparent throughout the making of the video why. Guys, it's the worst scoring car in the fun category of this series. Not of the season, of this whole series thus far. Fun gets a 1 out of 10. I think on tracks like Monza, maybe, or, you know, some of the fictional tracks, this car might be fun to drive. But again, after it's tuned, it just doesn't work on tracks like the Nürburgring or Tsukuba. It doesn't. It's not fun. You guys heard by the end of the Nürburgring laps how immensely frustrated I was. There was nothing fun about this car, really. The only fun part was doing burnouts and donuts. And I have to give it a score for that, because we do it in nearly every video. So it gets a 1, because it's good at doing burnouts and donuts. That is literally it. And it sounds incredible. That's it. So that gives the 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge a score of 22 out of 40, which is an average of 5.5 out of 10. And that definitely takes it to the bottom of the leaderboard. And your leaderboard is as follows. In first place is the 2014 Subaru WRX STI Type S with a score of 7.625 out of 10. In second place is the car from the previous episode, the 2011 Renault Megane RS Trophy with a score of 7.5 out of 10. After that, you have got the 2015 Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 10 with a score of 7 out of 10. And bringing up the rear end of the field is the car on your screen right now, the 1969 Pontiac GTO, aka the Judge, with a score of 5.5 out of 10. Guys, I'm almost sure, like usual, you guys enjoyed my frustration and my attempts to rage quit out of life. So if that is indeed the case, make sure to drop a like down below on this video as we have come to an end. Make sure to go check out the links in the description down below. And also, if you've not yet subscribed at this part of the video, but you have stayed to listen to my absolute anarchy, make sure to hit the subscribe down below and don't forget to ding that bell. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, your mind is to be stronger than your feelings, and I love you guys. I'll see you guys for a new piece of content very soon. Cheers!